Yes! Finally! Holy God! Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! First things first, I just want to thank you guys so much for the incredible support on my channel recently. These are literally like record numbers I have never seen before in the history of my channel. I just can't thank you guys enough. Just truly incredible. And I really appreciate all of your guys' support. Okay, so before I start the video, this is just a disclaimer. This is not at all like my usual content, so if you were expecting a Geometry Dash video, that's coming later this week. So for this video, I will be talking about my first ever solo win in Fortnite. So if you don't want to watch this, this is a disclaimer. Leave the video now. I am giving you that option. Just please don't hate on it. Just because I'm playing a different game than my usual content. Okay. Are they gone? Okay, good. So, here's how I got my first ever solo victory royale in Fortnite. Okay, so I started playing Fortnite around Season 8, Week 6, which, according to this website, is April 4th, 2019. So, according to Google, it has been 526 days, or about a year and 5 months, since the time I started playing that I finally got my first solo victory royale. Now that's a pretty long time if you ask me, but that's really no surprise. I barely build. I only really use building for mobility. I don't really know how to edit, and I don't know how to crank 90s or any of that crazy stuff competitive people do in the game. Just look at my Fortnite stats page. I mostly just play Team Rumble with about 1,850 matches played and almost 6,000 kills. I just really like that game mode because there's infinite respawn, so you can die as much as you want and there's no consequences since there is infinite respawn. Now, what I do like about Fortnite is the fact that there is some skill-based matchmaking to protect the really bad players like me, who just have like a basic understanding of how stuff works, and even people like that can go in and get a victory royale. Now, on to the specifics of what the events were in that match that eventually led me to getting my first ever solo victory royale. Okay, so here I am loading into the match, and I'm deploying my roller coaster glider. And so, one thing to note, I am going to be skipping around a lot because I have like 20 minutes of footage here and I don't really want to make this video that long, just to keep it interesting. Especially since a lot of this match I'm basically just bush camping and hiding in buildings. Now, this is the first person I see in my match here. I go in, try to get them with the scope AR, no luck, because I'm just not really that good with snipers and stuff like that. So I just go around here, go around in and around back and corner them. And that's my first elim. Okay, so this is where someone's throwing grenades. So I quickly try to get in this building here and try to trap them and get them into a bottleneck like the first guy. And I'm pretty successful at it. And then this is a good part here. I get this pickup truck here and manage to run someone over with it. Now, I don't know about you, but getting an Elam with a car like that is really satisfying. And then, ooh, I actually find a llama also. Usually me finding those is really rare. In 10 weeks of last season, I only really found like 25. And then another challenger approaches. And I get them as well. And then this is where I have fun with this pickup truck and drive it down the side of the mountain here. Because sometimes you just have to enjoy the little things. And then here I come across a Quinjet with the Stark Industry supply drones and henchmen. And I try my best to take out all of them, but I do take quite a bit of damage, like as you will see coming up here. And I make the good move just to go in here and just heal up. I could have easily died here and the match could have been over had I not made this decision. But I'm glad I did. And then I just finished taking out the rest of the strong bots. There we go. And then this part's good here. I see a supply drop that's stupid far away. So that's mildly interesting. Now this Elam here, this is very important. Because I go for this person, and this person ends up having the gold scar that I used to win the match. Now, this clip here shows you just how bad I am at aiming sometimes. I only actually hit 5 out of my 16 shots there. So, yeah, I can have some really bad accuracy sometimes. And sometimes it works out like that, and I actually manage to kill them. Other times I just get absolutely lasered by the other person who hits like 100% of their shots. And then here is my 7th Elam of the round. Now this was a very important Elam here. This person had the Iron Man's repulsor gauntlets and a gold pump shotgun. And I still managed to somehow kill them. So, yeah. Another point where I could have easily died had I not hit my shots. But sometimes you get lucky like that. Now, as a result of taking out this person, there's only one person besides me left in the entire match. So, this leads up to that clip you saw at the beginning of the video. Yes! Finally! Holy God! Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! And then there's one more thing about the match here that I want to point out. There's a little box on the bottom there that says sort by eliminations. So we press it, and it turns out I got the most eliminations out of anybody in that match. I'm up at the top of the list with 9 elims, followed by 8, 8, 7, 6, 3, 3, and then a bunch of 1s and 0s. So, yeah, I'd call that quite an accomplishment. First solo match I've ever won, and I get the most elims out of anybody in the match. So I'm just coming out of the match here, and I'm completely ecstatic and amazed. And this will be permanently on my timeline now here. Origin story. Win a solo match in season 4. And this even shows the exact time and date I got it. At 9:20 p.m. on 9-11-2020. So I am just so happy. And legit, no joke, I was literally shaking for like 25 minutes after the match ended. So I guess I now know how people like Guitar and Technical feel after they finally beat something and have like a really high heart rate. One more thing that I was very fortunate about this match was that I was actually using my favorite skin in the game at the time I got my first solo win. I actually have a few skins I like running really frequently, as seen here. So I'm glad I was using my absolute favorite at the time I got my first ever solo win. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not my usual content, but this was just such a significant milestone that I really wanted to upload this. But just for my efforts, if you would like to, feel free to leave a like or a comment on it, since this video is actually a surprising amount of work. And I will get back to my normal content later this week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.